Hey Kings of Dragons, Dragon King 551 here. And as I've said before, I was going to talk about relationships in a bigger limelight, but there are certain relationships that I said I was going to talk about separately. And the biggest ones that I've talked about so far are Haley and Elijah. Now this is going to be more addressed to Damon and Elena. There are a couple of 3-point takeaways that I have from this, depending on what comes first. First off, I hated the sire bond plot with Damon and Elena because it just didn't work for me. I hated Elena for a lot of reasons, but this one is just one of many because the problem that I have with it is not just like, you know, Damon agrees with anything and he's kind of proud of it and smirking about it, but it's also just kind of like even though she's like I didn't sleep with Damon because of the sire bond. I slept with Damon because I wanted to and everything. And I understand that, but I do think that Damon is kind of like Klaus, where Elijah and Stefan are more alike, where they both wanted like. This is what I'm saying, like because Haley was a werewolf and stuff, and her becoming a hybrid, he wanted to try to keep Haley the way she was or try to change her, but Klaus liked her the way she was, the same way Damon liked Elena both ways. He didn't care that she was this or that and everything else and moved on. Whereas Stefan wanted to change her back to the way she was and stuff later in the seasons. But I'm kind of glad that they kind of broke up and stuff and everything. And Elena was just getting so mad. It's like, bro, you chose you chose the older brother, live with the consequences and everything. You chose the person you wanted to be with, live with the damn consequences. You didn't want Stefan anymore and everything. So be it. The whole thing where she always tries to bring up about herself and stuff, where like Caroline even put her to bed with her humanity off. It's like you're not the only person that gets to grieve and stuff. But moving right along, let's talk about more about Damon and Elena. So this is a quote. I've heard about you, the crazy, impulsive vampire in love with his brother's girl. Don't do it in real life, okay? I just can't understand that whole entire scheme where, as I said before about doppelgangers, everyone just continues to fall in love, and this whole entire stupid ass love triangle bullshit that happens and stuff where one brother falls in love with the other brother's girls. It seems like it happened a lot with Elijah, whether it was Haley, Catherine, Talia, anyone but Aurora, Cammy, or Caroline. It seemed like Elijah was always in tune with them. Moving right along into third point, Damon and Elena is bad. Why not put them together from the beginning? Also, why did Elena get with him when Damon killed Jeremy? And Elena completely looked past it, and then everyone's like, "Oh, but if Klaus gets together with Caroline, it's like, oh, because it's Klaus and stuff." Well, Elena didn't really see that way. She was just like, "Oh, okay," and was very supportive for her friend, where Caroline wasn't. But I think the problem here is that Caroline's always going to hold more of a grudge towards Damon, what he did by manipulating her and compelling her. So I do think that a lot of that is the reason that she's always going to hold a bigger grudge. But there are so many other reasons why I just don't like Damon and Elena. It's just like, even Damon says their relationship is toxic and stuff, but people are like, oh yeah, they're genuine and stuff. No relationship is without its glitch and fighting. But I got nothing more to say about this. I just don't really like the Damon and Elena relationship. So until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. And if I find any more, I will be doing a part 2. But for now, that's all I have on Damon and Elena and why I dislike them. Alright guys, so I'm back. I said if I had any more about Damon and Elena, I would add it. Here's one final thing I want to say. Yes, it can be retrospected that Elena was happy for Caroline for, hooking up with Klaus and actually potentially having a relationship with Klaus. But see, the difference with that is Klaus never sexually assaulted Elena. He tormented her and stuff and used her blood to make hybrids and did slap her in one of the episodes and stuff and did kill her, and she was brought back to life. But the thing here is that with Damon, he sexually assaulted Caroline. He fed on her. You know, he did all of these terrible things to her and stuff that it's not really talked about a lot. And this is where personally think that in a lot of fan fictions, I've seen where Jeremy gets mad because Elena is with Damon and she just didn't care that the dude broke Jeremy's neck and like killed him twice and stuff with the stupid daylight ring and everything. And you know, it is the way it is. It's just like, so she hates Catherine because she killed Jeremy, but she doesn't hate Damon and is just like able to look past it and stuff. And that's why I feel like Caroline hates Damon so much more in that relationship, because of all the terrible and nasty things that he did to her. And that's why I just don't like Damon and Elena, because of how, oh yeah, Elena can look past it and everything, but because it's Klaus, she can't look past certain parts of that relationship. Where personally, it's just like, but Klaus never stooped to that level of Damon doing, you know, rapey type things, and he would never do that to a woman. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on it. But until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let me know if you guys hate Damon and Elena as much as I do.